G'day team, how you doing? Welcome to the beautiful sunny Friday that we've got out on site today. It's actually good to get out of the rain that we had yesterday to get the blue sky. Be good for the people going up skiing, which looks good up there. Bluebird Day, I think they call it. Anyway, out on site for our job here, we've nicknamed it the Throwback. So behind me is our project that we've got up to framing stage now, which is showing some bits and elements of the design coming through now. So you can see it's shaped in a boomerang, or I call it a butterfly shape with the butterfly wings. Give it that shape. The house actually follows a house that I've always loved my whole building career. It's based in the Hollywood Hills in California. Maybe someone can pick it up, have a look, see if they can find it. Put it in the comments below if you can note which one you think it could be. Maybe a bit of research for you. But behind us we've got the house is cladded in iron on the roof, and that'll be draping down the walls and into the claddings. So it'll give us that real clean, crisp look. Also gives a bit of a nod to what we're trying to achieve with the house. So we've got some cedars going into there, which are actually changed out of the cedar into the lunar wood, which is a sort of similar timber from the same supplier. Just a bit easier to get at the moment with the material shortage, and it's got the same sort of characteristics with a few more knots and characteristics a little bit different. And another key feature we've got, which we'll show you through, is we've actually got some tile planking going on the outside to give a feel to concrete, rough cast, again probably into that 60s sort of feel, which is the main basis of the element of the house. It's actually been a real fun process. It started in the office with just a basic doodle on the desk with some sketches, and away we went from there to evolve into what we've got. So the confidence of the clients giving it to us, hand it over, really hope we nail it, and I think the elements we've got in place are going to be absolutely perfect. This area in the house I'd probably call the anchor of the house. Reason being, the client was very specific on what he wanted for the recreational wing to get away, rest up by themselves, so they can enjoy the league on the TV. We've actually got two TVs in this room. We've got a TV going over there and another TV going over here. His and hers, probably not, don't know, maybe league on each side, I'm not too sure, but big lead supporters, so they're really keen to use this indoor-outdoor room that we've got. So we've got the big recreational room, we've got feature timber ceilings going through the top here, indoor-outdoor fly with the big sliders opening up to the deck, which eventually will cast out here, which will get louvers over top. Great for some shadowing, it's a bit of shade, because out here is just going to get blasted by the sun in the afternoon, which is a really good area to live in on the weekends and stuff like that, which I think will be particularly great for family life. And behind me here is just a cool little office area, so work from home. Most people are looking into that more these days, so we're obviously seeing a lot more people talking about making sure the house functions well, being working at home, working at work, coming back, can use the office, can live with the kids at home and work in that way, which I think this is going to work particularly good. We're going to have glass detailing windows through here. You'll probably see some of our detailing windows that were done internally before, so they'll go through here. Entry to inside, outside for the office, so it keeps people away from the rest of the house, which is going to be perfect for that situation that they're after. And behind me has got another little lower ceiling. We've got the big high 2.7 dropping to a 2.4 through here, so just a bit more of a cosy, snug area in here. We've got deep recessed window in behind me, which will have possibly going to have some booth seating across there at the moment. We're just sort of undecided yet with the detailing of what we're going to go in there. A bit of a feature wall across here, which is going to be coming through, which you'll see later on in the next video. It'll be timber paneling again, bringing through the elements of that 60s feel that we've got throughout the house. Myself, not that I grew up in the 60s, but I always remember my parents, when we'd go out to people's houses, they would always have the bar attached to the lounge. I always remembered that and loved it, and we've got that same situation we've brought into here. So we're going to have a concealed door of some description, which will open to the pantry, but it will actually serve as a serving bar. It's a drink station underneath, bar across the top with a sink, probably some wine racks at the top with wine glasses. I think that opening up into here with the pull-away door is going to be great. Again, the connection from here to there is going to be awesome. I think everyone will want to be around here all the time to watch the league, or rugby and other bits and pieces on TV, V8s and all that kind of stuff too, which is the area is going to work great for. main hub living area of a house has always got the kitchen, dining, living, open plan living these days. We've done the same sort of setup here. What I quite like what we've tried to achieve here is we've got the big double slider. So this slider is actually going to slide both ways. So if you're in the kitchen down here, we can get down, pull the slider open, and I'm hoping we get that sort of feel the kitchen is actually outside when it's inside when the slider pulls away. Or if not, you can come down this end and then slide that door back that way. So you get the crisscross slider, which works good, get outside, but I think it's going to be quite a cool connection point there. Also, what we've got coming into the room, we've got the front door. So into the wall and down to the floor across here will be a timber thinned wall, which will act as a screen coming through. There's also a big steel crisscross brace going through it to make it look like a structure, to make it feel powerful and strong to the house. Feel like it's doing something, but it's actually a key feature of the house, which I think is going to be great for that shading in and out, and then also allowing some glimpses through the house when you open the door. At the start I explained to you that we've called this a butterfly shape with the wings opening up like this. So down this end here we've got the master bedroom, which has got all of their area down that way. And in behind me here you'll see this is the kids' bedrooms and the guest bedroom down this end too. Bathroom in the middle, so it's sort of all split, they can all use that. The other cool area down here, we've actually shark finned all of the walls. So the reason behind why we sort of thought of that is this sun, which is coming into me right now, as it comes around to over here, the bedrooms are actually positioned to kick out to capture that real late sun coming in. Again, something different with the shark fins, it's sort of off angle to the rest of the house. But if you look at the shape of the house, it's in an angle. The thinning works really well, so as we come around you'll see that. And that's going to be a real key feature of the house to really stand out and punch out. Again, we've used one of our favourite profiles for roofing, which is our ST963. Gone with a totally different colour this time for this. So in the back catalogue of colours, there's always a few extra different colours that are sitting in there. So we've gone with a basalt grey. Subtly different, but I think just going to give that little change instead of being those dark browns and flex pods and all those things that I use quite a lot at the moment. Just cool to give it a wee contrasting difference to it, which would be nice. The high profile and the wide rib again gives a little nod to that 60s sort of feel that we're trying to achieve. I think when that drapes down to the cladding, the big spacious windows, it's going to tie it all together quite nicely. It's a good profile to use. Being wide, it's going to allow a lot of water to run off, and big, got one huge valley here, so we've actually recessed that down a bit further to get the water volume to get into it and get out. Because obviously you can imagine with high rainfall, that'll fill up quite quick, so we've managed to sink that down and get that water out of here fast. There we go team, there's another project we've managed to take you through again. Another big thanks to our clients to letting us bring you onto site to have a look through. Hope you guys can see what we're trying to achieve with the house and the design. Any questions, always hit us up if you like to, give us a call, leave a message behind, and we'll go from there. We'll see you next time.